Skincare is confusing. I mean, there's so many ingredients, so many different types of products. You may have a lot of questions. If you're starting out, you may be asking what's worth getting, what's not worth getting. Or if you already have a skincare routine, but it's not really working for you, you might ask, what should I keep? What should I not keep? And in this video, I'm going to be going through step by step what I would do in 2025 if I had to start from scratch. So without further ado, let's get into it. If you clicked on this video, you might have acne or the occasional breakout, or you just want to switch up something in your routine, or you're just here for entertainment and you're in the perfect place. So I had some not so pretty acne for the past few years, and a lot of things that I tried broke me out. So I'll share what worked for me in the end. For context, I have dehydrated, sensitive, acne-prone skin, which means if my skin is not properly hydrated, it'll create even more oil, which causes more breakouts. And what became my main concerns are keeping my skin barrier healthy and exfoliating. So I'll get into the products and the ingredients that work for me that I would choose in this skincare routine. So let's start with the essentials. Every skincare routine should have a cleanser and a moisturizer and a sunscreen at least. First, I'll go through the cleansers. At first, I thought I really needed a stripping cleanser to clear out all the oil on my skin, but then I realized because I have dehydrated skin, my skin would get really dry and really oily. So like internally, it would feel really like dry, and then my face would just be shiny from all the oil. And that's when I realized my cleanser was very important for my routine. The rule of thumb for cleanser is it should not make your skin feel tight. You should choose one that fits your skin type, essentially. I chose something that was hydrating and not too stripping. Like this Tokto cleanser, I've gone through like 2 bottles already, and I bought 2 more in Korea because they're that good. This will also probably work for drier skin types. I'm sure it'll work for oilier skin, but you might want to try like me because I thought I had oily skin. So I was stripping it down, but I realized that I actually needed hydration. So you might want to start with a basic hydrating cleanser first, and if you really feel like it doesn't cleanse your skin, then maybe move on to something harsher. I know Panoxyl is good for acne skin, but I heard that's really stripping, so be careful with that. On to the next essential item, the moisturizer. I have to admit, in my early skincare routine, I was not putting on moisturizer. I thought it was just going to clog all my pores and break me out. And I thought that the oil on my skin already was enough. But I realized I actually needed it, and it was important for the oil production in my skin. And now I see it as one of the most important things in my skincare routine. My steps in finding your right moisturizer is focus on your barrier first, whichever heals your barrier or just keeps it really nice and restored. And then you want to choose it based on if you break out or not. In my moisturizers, I look for ceramides, humectant, maybe like hyaluronic acid or glycerin, and then a light occlusive. Those were big words. Humectants draw and bind to moisture, so that's what will actually give your skin that hydration. And then occlusives are the ones that lock it in place and prevent that transepidermal water loss, which is basically just saying water doesn't evaporate from your skin. I really like this one from Estura. I got their body cream because it's really light. It has the ceramides, it has good humectants, all that good stuff. But during the colder months, I'm going to move on to maybe their face cream, which is a little thicker. Next essential part of my skincare routine is the sunscreen. After using active ingredients and not using sunscreen, I got burnt pretty bad. And now I just see it as essential, especially if you have acne. I realized that SPF is key because it has it's such a multifunctional product. Again, it can prevent you from burning, it can prevent you from aging. According to the NIH, the sun is the #1 cause of premature aging, and then it actually reduces your dark spots. So it prevents UV rays from getting into your melanocytes, which is where melanin is created, which causes that hyperpigmentation. So if you live in a place with a lot of sun like me in California, then you may want to invest in a good sunscreen compared to your cleanser or moisturizer. And then this is the not so essential items in your skincare routine. The non-essential items in your skincare routine will be your treatments or serums that target specifically your concerns. If you have a lot of clogged pores or pustules or pimples, I would recommend using BHA or salicylic acid because it really gets in there and exfoliates deeply into your skin. Personally, I use salicylic acid around 1 to 2 times a week on my T-zone where I get very oily, or just like all over my face because it really helps with those clogged pores. And again, you want to use a good moisturizer after and a good sunscreen so your skin barrier doesn't break like mine. And please do not abuse it. Stick to the 1 to 2 times a week unless told otherwise. It really is like scraping your skin. You can use stuff like ceramides for your redness or irritation. Like I said, it is super good for regaining your skin barrier, and I've seen people that use ceramides in their serum. I personally do not anymore, but I used to. I would say if your moisturizer is more focused on hydration, like an HA gel moisturizer, then I would recommend using a ceramide serum because they're good. And then retinoids will speed up the cell turnover on your skin, so your skin cells will get renewed, but it does cause that irritation. And personally, I don't use it because I feel like I don't need it, but I know a lot of people with acne that have cleared their skin with retinol. And yes, this also needs sunscreen because the sun will do damage. And then rule of thumb, please patch test before using it. I used to go full on into my skin the first day that I bought it, using it every single day. I could handle it at first, but then my skin started to get tired and my skin barrier is basically cooked. Even now, I feel like I still feel the effects, even though it's been like 2 years since I've done that. So yeah, don't be like me. On the topic of treatments and serums, I really like calming serums for calming down my acne. I know it might seem like it won't really do much, but I see a difference in my skin. So you might want to try it out. I really like Korean ones, like these. I'll put it up on the screen. And then I know there are other steps like toner, essence, eye cream, but these are what I use. I do use the Tokdo toner because I feel like for that early hydration in the skincare routine, but I know I don't need it. I just do it for fun. And some common questions might be, do I need to double cleanse? I know that has been a really big thing recently. If your skin is super oily to the point where from the start of the day to the end of the day, you're getting a lot of oil, I would actually recommend checking your water to oil balance. So like I said, you really want to focus on strengthening your barrier, focusing on that hydration so that less oil might be produced, because your skin may be producing more oil because it's lacking that hydration. So it's trying to moisturize, basically. If you wear makeup or anything waterproof on your skin, especially waterproof sunscreen, I really recommend using an oil cleanser or oil balm, which will really get it off well. I may get into different types of cleansers, moisturizers, gel, foam, whatever. I may get into that another video, so stay tuned. And to conclude this video, I really hope these steps help you in finding what works for your skincare. Remember the essentials, get those essentials down. That is your foundation: cleanser, moisturizer, SPF. After you perfect that, you can add on your treatments, but I would not recommend doing everything at once. If you have any questions that I did not go over in this video, or you want me to cover in another video, comment down below. Thank you for watching. It's actually Halloween right now and it's sunny, and that's crazy because I don't think I've ever seen a sunny Halloween. And I got this new camera. I hope you can really see the quality difference because my other camera was not it. So thanks for watching.